All right. It's pretty much day two for Thouzer here, at least on my account. Had some pretty good progression. So just from him gaining some levels and gaining some more base stats, it's really given him a lot more attack. So here he is at 108 out of 110, and we still have a ways to go. I also managed to enhance him a little bit more, right? Or not enhance him, sorry, awaken him. I awakened him, and we're down to like one of his little souls. So definitely have some work to do there. But just off of these small stat boosts, between that and the levels, it makes a huge difference for him because of how his trait works. So I can run in here, smash this ogre real quick. I don't think I'll have that much of a problem. It's pretty cool because this dude gets so tanky. Like if I play it right, and as long as I keep the ogre debuffed with the S2, like he can't really kill you with the smash. So it's pretty cool. There's our ogre. We're only doing 5% damage here, right? Let's see if I can just get some basic attacks in here. We're starting off at 6,291 strength. We do have our charisma up, that went up. And at this point, I'm actually I want to target the birds. Oh. Auto shouldn't be on, whoops. Well, it won't matter. Anybody I can smack around with the sword for now, just to get, like, you know, my S1. Really looking for an S2 to neuter the ogre a little bit. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get out of that one. I thought I jumped up in the air in time. If they interrupt you while you're jumping, though, you're not gonna get the S1 off. So I have an S3 ready to go, and really the strategy here is I am holding on to any of my abilities that I can, because I just want to scale my strength up, and we're not quite there yet. We're only at 7831. Alright, we do have the sword from the UR arc. If you did manage to get lucky and get the UR arc, I suggest you throw some ether and get that sword off of there, because it's really nice. If you're into that mechanic, personally, I am. Okay, they got me stunned here. This gives us a chance to... It's okay, we're just charging up our strength. 8262. Yeah, I like the sword here too, because every peon that you kill, you get 5% more to your strength. And that is just phenomenal with him. See, where are we at? We use one of our lives. We're up to 10,047 strength. And as soon as we get out of here, we're going to start punishing some fools. There are quite a lot of them. We'll start with an S1, and then I'm going to try to throw an S3 in here, wipe some of these birds out. That time we actually did manage to dodge everything by jumping up in the air. We are at 1194. So we're at 11,000 strength already. Fairly easy. We're going to finish these birds off, and then just smash the shit out of this ogre. Oh, that's what I was doing. I want to make sure the S2's on him. There's that debuff. He's doing less physical damage, so... And now the birds start melting away just instantly, right, just from throwing an S1. They only have 50% resistance. Doesn't matter, they're getting hit with, 11,525 strength. So at this point, it's just us and the ogre. We're still only doing 5% damage, but hey, our strength is so high, 5% is just going to have to be enough. We'll drop an S3, just see his health melt a little bit. And then at this point, he can't kill us. Like, even if he starts glowing, just save up an S2, make sure we have one. And now, as soon as his health gets a little bit lower, and he's in the low range, I should be able to finish him off with like one S3. Because this guy, he gets boost to his damage when the boss is already low on health. So should help him finish. Now, I wish we could have finish this off with a nice special. I've seen it once. I do recall his like special animation just being the bomb diggity. So you know what? Let's see if we can do that. Right? I'll run in here with that arc. I've been trying to run him as last Cloudia intended with his UR arc. Right? That 30% of his health is pretty nice here. It's a pretty decent arc. There's no ability to throw on it though. So, I don't know. How would you guys rate the new UR arc compared to the other ones? I don't think it's a must-have. The sword is really nice on it. Let's see, I can bring War of Ruin. My stats are going to be a lot lower in this, so let's see if we can still run this to the same effect and then maybe throw our special. So it is taking a second to charge this character's special up. Single target damage. It's like, you know, perfect for an ogre. And obviously, I'm gonna want to wait to throw the special till my attack is what, a little bit higher than 56, 78. Where's the nearest bird to me? That one. Any sword attack, basic attack I can get in though, to try to get some of that beautiful SCT. I was kind of hoping to jump up in the air before that. Still at 6,500 strength. Ooh, the birds are all nice and bunched up right here, right? I could probably take some of them out. Yeah, we're going to have to do that and then try to throw the S2 on the ogre. I really need to neuter him. He just dropped some bombs on us. Is my 6,000 strength enough to take some of them out? Okay, we're at 7264 already, so is my 7,000 strength enough to at least deal with these birds? Oh man, we ain't playing. Swing the claymore. Oh, you know, we can't flinch proof through all of the magic, unfortunately, especially when your health is low. I think if you're like 30% or below, you lose your magic flinch proof. Where are we at? 7604. I mean, alright. Feel like it's almost time to throw a special. Oh no! Oh no, I probably could have finished off one of those birds right now if I would have just thrown my my S3, but they did get a stun on me. We're up to 9,000 strength though. See if we can just take all this damage. Maybe if this fool doesn't start glowing. I mean, we're at half health. Down to 10k. Yeah, we recovered fairly quick from that though, so that was alright. Gotta neuter the ogre. We gotta get that S2 on him. Okay, but we did manage to flinch proof through that black hole. It's nice that didn't interrupt us. Right, and at this point, with my 10,000 strength again, I should have no problem. Forget about your resistances. I don't care. How about that? That's a nice chunk of his health right there. Want to see it again? Shabam! I mean, that is nice considering... Yeah, we're doing 5% damage to this fool. Let's reapply that, it's easy enough just with his kit. And this is with the War of Rune arc, right? So our stats are much lower. And it makes sense that this arc would have lower stats. I mean, look at what it lets you do. Just instant access to your special twice in a row. So, yeah, with our 10,608 strength, which is nowhere near this character's limit, right? With just that alone, I'm pretty sure that with our special, let's see how it do. Oh, that is dope. Yeah, awesome. Oh, alright. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Straight up. I could live with that. Matter of fact, is his health low enough to get us some bonuses? Special boost. Yeah, that just looks cool. Shabam! Oh. Well, this S1 will finish him off. Very cool. I dig the special. You know. Is it the most potent thing? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of his special. But the S1 through S3 is putting in so much work already. Right? It's just absurd. And hey, we are only doing 5% damage here. Right? I didn't sneak anything on this character to ignore any resistance or anything like that. That is just part of the challenge on this level. Obviously, any dark hero can go through here if they can improve their way through. Now, when I've ran other dark heroes here in the past, if they come with an improl naturally in their kit, obviously I'm going to use it. But any of these heroes, like Sheeta or anybody else I've ran through here, it's always been the same thing. I'm trying to solo my way through here without using any improl or anything like that. And when you're only doing 5% damage to that ogre, it takes a special kind of character to be able to hang in there and survive. You got to be a beast yourself. So Sheeta was one of the first heroes I really started running through here like that, just because he had so many lives, right? But this is cool. Like, we're taking such little damage from the ogre. He's not really able to insta-kill us, right? And I'm still getting stunned, and, you know, they're getting a dogpile on the character and do all the damage that they can. But this guy shrugs it off great. I like the way his kit works. I like the S1, I think, is dope with his little sword flying around. I like how he gets up into the air and can get away from some stuff, right? I have been able to literally just jump him in the air and dodge a bunch of stuff that's happening underneath him. So I really like the S1, and I think he's a pretty cool hero overall. The S3 gets you up into the air instantly, and then he's just gonna belly flop anywhere down on the screen and just royally screw everything up. So really nice S3. Pretty cool hero overall. That charisma is just dope. That charisma matches that sprite, right? His charisma is that good, and so is his sprite. He just looks killer on the screen. Nice background. I might just leave him up as my background hero for now, just because he looks so dope. For me, he is definitely like top 3 sprites in the game, hands down. Probably even top 2, maybe even number 1. Just saying, they did a great job. I want to give them some props there. And overall, it's been a blast, right? I still have a ways to go with this hero. I'll take a look at him really quick, so you guys know that I didn't sneak in any improl bullshit. Let's see. Right, because a much easier way that I could have done this is taken... Is it contract with Puck? Oh, that's right. He's way up here. Yeah, if I would have taken contract with Puck, everything would have been broken. Everything would have gotten an improl to all their elements by like 10%, and then he could have just easily smashed through there. It's a 9SC ability. I don't have it on him, though. I'll show you guys exactly what I have. Some attack up 2. Witch's Heart. So, like, I could have went in there with a much higher attack. Infernal Demons, Combat Operations. We have some Proud Force, right? We didn't really do anything with MP at all. That's the other thing. I have a bunch of stuff to try on him. Like these abilities that increase your defense or increase your strength when you're taking damage and your hit points get low. And the lower your hit points are, the more strength you get. Life Brave or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's 8SC. I want to mess around with that and just see how high we can get his attack. Just how stupid it can be. Right. And then it really, you know, even if only 5% of your damage is getting through, it's still enough to be substantial. I think that's pretty cool. This guy can do that, all while maintaining the crazy tankiness that he has. Now, this isn't a magic intensive fight. Like, the birds throw a bunch of spells, and it's nice. It showcases how he can shrug all that stuff off. But I think he is going to struggle against, like, some hardcore magic being thrown at him. So that's something to build for. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to just manage a build for him where if I have to fight a nasty mage, I'll have some stuff in here to, you know, some magic damage healing too, or something like that, right? So beyond just flinching the magic, we're at least reducing some of the damage, right? Because this hero's mind, it's definitely not like his defense. Like, dude has almost like a 4,000 defense, but the mind is like 1,500. So here's what I got on him. Giant killing, stuff like that. Also did not take any slayers or anything for this fight either. Right, the only way I will bring a slayer into this fight is if the hero already has it built into his kit. So I just take stuff like we cannot see eye to eye. That is a waste, right? Because if I'm not actually using anti-type effects, that's pretty much a waste. And I don't think I took any Godslayer or whatever the birds and the ogre are. Right, so there's 9 SC that I could have used on something else. Right, because obviously when I was doing this, I was running different stuff. So this isn't optimal by any means, specifically for this map. There's my contract with Puck right there. I can just take this off, put that on, and everybody would get minus 10 to all of their elemental resistances, and then this guy would just tear through there. It wouldn't even be funny. Got some Savage Strike, Sword High Boost, of course. Right, he's just killing it with that sword axe thing. Look at this, we didn't even take Lunar Zodiac Power attack. Well, because this really helps with damage cap and stuff like that, and we weren't going to be hitting damage cap in a level where we're only doing 5% damage, so... like also stuff like From Zero I wanted to try out. I think it can make him really, really tanky. You guys see how hard he is to kill already, even with a bunch of magic and crowd control, and then the ogre glowing, powering up and doing his smash attack. Just putting that physical damage break on the ogre, that is enough to survive that big smash that he does. I don't see other heroes doing that, unless it's like, you know, obviously if I threw my Ruto in there, who is just made for defense, hit points, and to be able to heal, you know, Ruto would be able to take that. I mean, that's what he's made for. Alright, but most other heroes, it's hard to find a hero that's going to be able to stand in front of the ogre and take blows from it. You usually are kind of against the clock. There are a lot of dual wield heroes are just trying to kill the ogre really quick before he can start glowing and smash them. And there's heroes that can, right, very easily. But to have a dark element hero that's only doing 5% damage, and I mean, you're pretty much just standing there fighting the ogre face to face, trading blows with him. He's pretty damn tanky. He's hard to kill already. So, see, what do we got here? Dark Critical Rise. Yeah. Wanted to help out my Proud Force any way that I could, right? He might even be able to make it through there without the Proud Force, because his mind isn't that high. He's not like Proud Forcing a ton, although I'm sure it does add up when you're Proud Forcing from all those birds, so that's kind of why I kept Proud Force. But we're at 96 SC. This is everything I got on him, right? No contract with Puck in there, nothing to imp roll anything. We didn't take Weaken, we didn't use Weaken. And this is the stuff I have on him. The Adventurer's Dog Tag, that's just great for him, especially when he has his arc, right? Because when hit point is at 70% or lower, you're going to recover some health. So you're going to get heals when you're at 70% health. Well, with his arc, you get 30% to your health, and you're going to be running around with like 25,000 hit points. So going down to 70%, you still have quite a nice cushion there. of hit points. And then when you go down to that, you're going to catch a nice heal, then you're going to get healed again. This item definitely helps you deal with the birds in the map that I'm running here and catch some heals along the way, so that when you get to the ogre, you still have some health left. That was the idea, right? And of course we have Book of the Infernal Demons, physical special damage plus 15% to god type enemies. I think this did match up pretty well, because I think that the birds are like a god type or something. I think God Slayer works in there. I didn't put this on here just for this map. I just had this thing laying around and was like, 75 attack, okay. So that works out pretty well here. I think I'm just going to leave him the way that he is for now, until I'm finished with him. I cannot wait to actually look at how dumb his attack gets and everything when he is fully built. So pretty cool design for a character. Very simple, very potent with the traits, right? The only condition to really meet here is you gotta wait a minute or whatever it is, 30, 40 seconds, however long it is for him to get his full 100% strength bonus and minus 30% mind. Yeah, that's very easy to do. And I would think that in more of the difficult fights, they're going to go on a little bit longer anyway, so it only makes sense, right? And then by the time this guy gets a special, his stats are just, his strength is jacked through the roof. It's ridiculous. So, very cool. Divine Beast Thouzer is definitely a freaking beast. Cannot wait to encounter all this in the storyline. Yeah. Anyway, wish everybody the best of luck, and I will see you on the next one. Have an awesome day, everybody.